You know, it's odd when you think about it. When you get into power, some people might say that you do awkward and daft things. Equally, when you're struggling to retain some kind of power, and indeed a position perhaps that you've had in the limelight but now no longer have it, then you move into politics. That apparently is what's said about the current mayor of West Yorkshire, a former soap actress called Tracy Brabin. Always ready to get in front of the camera, always ready to upshot anything, of course, that the government are doing, and perhaps rightly so, as she's part of that particular party. But then, of course, when you think about it, she's getting everything that she wants: fame, power, and of course a dose of the limelight. But not everything is working out in her favour, despite being the closest of chums with the current British Prime Minister here at 10 Downing Street, the Right Honourable Sir Keir Starmer. As ever, let me explain. Morning chums, nice to see you. Thank you so much as ever for joining me today outside 10 Downing Street in the very heart of London. I hope you're keeping well. Nice to have your company. It's a funny thing, truly, it is a strange thing, because normally you find that clearly when you go from politics, as we've seen with numerous other people like Ed Balls, the failed Labour MP, of course Conservative MP likewise, and Minister Michael Petillo, you can forge out a very successful career. Clearly, if you haven't had that success in your television career, then you perhaps go the other way. This fuels all the things that you possibly need. The narcissism attached to it, of course, the appearances on television, and the feeling of people liking you. Some people suggest this is the absolute problem for the current mayor of West Yorkshire, Tracy Brabin. She popped up in one episode of Midsummer Murders, a couple of episodes or two in Coronation Street, and various other unidentifiable soaps. But of course things were going nowhere. So naturally, apparently her leaning towards politics, well, she decided to do this. Now, what's interesting is in her constituency, her area, the area of West Yorkshire, you never hear her talking about the Batley teacher that was hounded out of his position. Nobody mentions that, including his local MP. What you do get, though, is things like
and people seeking asylum are welcome in West Yorkshire. We want to help those who are new here to feel part of our community. With our funding, Huddersfield Town Foundation are offering guided walks to help people find their way around, access support and feel more settled. And today, we're off to the football. A refugee community in Kirklees speak over 50 different languages between them. So what could be better than a kickabout to break down those language barriers? The foundation are training and paying people to lead the walks, which will help people learn how to get around under their own steam. Through these really strong partnerships, we're helping people in West Yorkshire walk, wheel and cycle, and to feel welcome.
You see, this is Tracy basically gushing about taking all the refugees that are so welcome into the Kirklees Council area on a free trip to the football. Now, when you think about it, according to her, the reason why this is successful is because football crosses all boundaries and you don't need any languages. And she openly points out that there are so many languages now attached to all the refugees that have been dumped, placed, whatever you want to call it, in the area of Kirklees. So Tracy's gushing about taking all of these people, literally, to a free football match. Meanwhile, the local areas that are literally decimated, badly in need of infrastructure, rebuilding and redevelopment. But no, this is what she sees as paramount to building a successful area. And of course, hoping next time around that you will vote for her again. But as I said at the start of this video, she's very close with the British Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer. And like him, things are looking rather shaky. Will she be there the next time around the vote is placed? Or will she be going along with the refugees to the football, this time as a bystander? Neil Shawn, 10 Downing Street.